Andy Tate, full-time Devils, Manchester United 0, Arsenal 1. A Premier League title decided for Arsenal, but unfortunately not for us. A team hit by injuries, a manager who will make excuses. And to be fair, he's had his fair share of injuries, but he's had his fair share of criticism. And he's lied a bit to us. Preferably, that's my opinion. But today was about trying to put a performance on for the fans. And United, this is like seasons gone by. Minds are elsewhere. And the performance was there first half. Just a little bit of energy, but nothing cutting edge. No chances created. Just nothing there. And Arsenal scored a goal. That's why a title-winning team gets the job done. And it's not about the performance of this time of the season. It's about getting just the result. And they've got it. And they march on to next weekend. And good luck to Arsenal. And I seriously hope you win it. And today, though, it was just about if United had a little more belief, bit more pressure, a little more better in the attacking third and final. We might have got something out today. We really might have got something. And Casemiro was responsible for the winner. And defensive mistake from Casemiro, not happy. I'm sure Roy Keane has something to say about that. You could tell with them eyes. You could tell Roy Keane had doll's eyes, like a glass eye, like a stare eye, just like out of Jaws. You know what I mean? Hence the t-shirt. But Casemiro give the ball away. He has mentally checked out for now. Easy. His mind's in Saudi Arabia now. And I think that's it. Thank God he's going. I've worked Casemiro. We need our players back between now and the end of the season, even though some of these performances this season from the players are not good enough, not been up to. This has been a disastrous season. Our 9th defeat at Old Trafford this season, which is a record. We've equalled all the records we don't want, and it's just not on. And the first half was okay, but you say Ahmed Diallo playing well. Actually, he's got his first start. You're going to play him in the next on the. This is what you're going to do, Tenad. You're going to play him on Wednesday, and he'll play well. You're going to play him on against Brighton, and he'll play well. Then you drop him for the FA Cup final. I hope to God you don't do that, because this is what I mean. You reward favouritism. You reward failure. I don't know where to stand with you, Tenag. I really want to back you. I really do. This is just my opinion. You haven't had the backing. You've been rotten with injuries. Maybe you've bought badly. Maybe you've taught us a few things. The youth setup you brought in is well. We've reaped the rewards with Kobe Mainu, Garnacho this season. And there's more youngsters to come through. That's a good thing. But the lies last couple of weeks, Ineos, I'm sure I've picked up on that. But I think you know something we don't. I think you're here. But personally, I don't know what to believe anymore. It's just about getting through and trying to get Europe for next season. And I don't know where this European football is going to come from. Is it going to come via our position in the league? Is it going to come via winning the FA Cup? And that is a tall order. That is a tall order to come. We've got Newcastle, who, let's say, our rivals. Let's say Newcastle drew yesterday. Chelsea won yesterday. And we are now 8th. I mean, that's the lowest we are. Can we get any lower? I don't think we can. But this is, like I say, our worst Premiership season ever in history, to equal a few years ago as well under Radnick with Ole. And say, my mind now is on the FA Cup final. The heartbreak, I don't want it again. I just want to be positive. I want to try to be positive. I want to try and back this team. If we get our players back, and we get our strongest 11 back for the FA Cup final, we could have a half a chance, because you can always catch Man City on an off day. It doesn't very happen, but it can happen. Like I say, it could happen this week with Tottenham. It could happen at the FA Cup final. But United need some wins from somewhere. We need some confidence. The summer's coming. We've been linked with players X, Y, and Z already, and there's more to come. And like you say, that last game against Newcastle now, that could be the last. Like I say, the Europa Conference. Europa Conference decide, and never mind Europa League. And do we want it? I don't know anymore. I don't know what's going to happen Thursday. What's the reaction going to be? Is there going to be a lap of honour? Are the fans going to stay around for the lap of honour? What's Ten Hag going to say? I don't think there'll be any fans around to hear what you say at the end, because most of them have gone home. So I just pray to God and hope we can get a result on Wednesday now, because, like I say, today was non-existent. Nothing. Huffed and puffed. Couldn't blow the house down. I'm dribbling. I've gone off here. I've gone off there. So, I don't know. United, for me, checked out the other week. And if, like I say, I've checked out as well. So, it's hard life being a Red at the moment. But I'll always back the club, because it's the club I love. It's the club I grew up with. And it's in my blood. It was brought down to me from my parents. So, my mum and my dad. So, I'll never stop loving United. But I am so out of love with this manager and this team. So, like I say, maybe love is blind. Maybe he will convince us and give us another love affair with him. So, Ten Hag, I really hope you know something we don't. And you are going to be so nasty, so Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H style, and just start dishing out some career enders for players. If you want this team to play as you want, you need to get rid. Can't keep any. Must go forward.